Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the analysis of Euro USD. New day, new vibes. It's Monday morning that we always wait after the weekend, long awaited. And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I'm full of energy today. Like, today's full of positivity, new vibes, and amazing day. Though I didn't slept since 2 days, but still, I'm showing up for you guys so we can trade together. We can't miss this day, right? Like, weekend is like, we just wait. It's all boring, and like, Monday, we're super excited. That's called when you love the work you do. Okay, so let's start with the analysis of Euro USD. Okay. So on the daily time frame, the candle has been open bearish on 4 hour time frame. Okay. Okay. So this zone right over here, it's a liquidity zone. Hmm. Okay. Let me just mark the high and low of previous 1 hour candle, and so right now the market is in a bearish momentum, but let's see how it unfolds. Okay, it's filling the fair value gap of the previous. Got it. Okay, so right now it's technically the market is dumping. So great, it took the liquidity of this zone right over here. That's perfect. So we can look for a reversal on 5 minutes and enter on 5 minutes fair value gap. Perfect. So we gotta wait for that. Is there any news today? I don't think so. You must avoid trading before news because the last time, uh, I think it was on Thursday, right? The CPI. So I placed the trade on the Thursday morning, and it was all choppy. So it's recommended that don't trade before news if it's a big one, because people usually trade more aggressively after the news because nobody's active in the market, so there's no liquidity in the market, so there's no movement in the market. See how it's dropping, but we'll trade the reversal. If it continues, then it's not going to be any trade, but if it reverses, then we can look for a trade. What's happening on weekly? Let me see. Though I don't usually see the weekly time frame, but let me see. Okay. So it's within the range of the previous weekly highs and lows. That's the same with the daily. It's within the range of previous daily highs and lows. So either we want that it takes out the lows of this daily candle and we can see a bit reversing. Um, let's see. But right now in 4 hour time frame we have this fair value gap. Maybe it can come till here and then we can see a bit of rejection. Okay, on 1 hour. Anyways, we gotta wait for a setup because it's right now I can see it's dumping. So most probably it is it if it's gonna be reversal or it can be a retracement that will take the trade on. Also, by today I'm gonna make a Discord so we can get the proper analysis and I can drop some maybe the journal and the strategy and the playbook so we can trade easily and also we can connect easily. So make sure you stay tuned for that. See, it's such a imbalance up right over here. So there were equal lows. If you see on 1 minute time frame, right over here, there was equal relative lows, and that's what market did right now. It took it. Okay, you can see a bit of rejection from here, or maximum it can take these lows, and we can see the market reversing. Let's see. There's a lot of imbalance right over here. For me, it's very like perfect to trade the reversal because I can easily spot that. For me, that's the perfect setup. I can trade continuation because we never know after the continuation at which point it's gonna be a retracement or at which point it's gonna be the reversal. So it's better when the reversal comes, you trade on that. The whole day we just wait for 1 hour just to get the entry. So that's why it's very important to do some other stuff when you are doing trading. I realized that like a little time ago that when you're trading, your time window should be fixed. See, if I have a time of 11:30 to 12:30, I should be sitting on the charts and fully concentrated and take the charts, take the setups, and the rest of the day you need to do other stuff. Don't talk about trading, don't talk about charts, nothing, because there's life outside of the charts, outside of the screen, that you need to focus on that. Because it's like a reflection that if I am sad today, okay, if I'm a sad today, I can't make a healthy decision to take a trade. I will take an emotional decision that should I buy, should I sell. I would be in confusion. If I have a very healthy day, I did gym, I ate a good food, I did perfectly everything. And then I'm sitting on the charts with a refreshing mind. Imagine the decision quality you would be having to place the order. So, that type of lifestyle we are looking for. So, our minds are sharp, and that's all. Like, we don't have to guess anything, it's either there or it's not. That's it. That's the whole point. So, controlling your emotions, more of channelizing your emotions, is very, very important because then you can't be a trader. I mean, for me, it takes a lot to do that thing, but it's very important to be regulated in your life. So, if you don't have discipline, it will be shown on the charts itself. So, it's highly recommend that you make your life better and then sit on the charts. It will be immensely be beneficial for you guys. I mean, to be honest, I am lazy in that. I'm lazy in journaling. I mean, I tell a lot like, oh, like, okay, let's do journal. But I am, to be honest, like, that's why I'm just streaming with you guys and placing the trades together on live, so I can maintain my discipline. It's not for anyone but for me, and I can see whatever I know, I'm giving the value. That's the whole point. If you share your skills with someone, you will be better at it. So I would recommend, if you guys are struggling on it, you should stream, or you should come live, or maybe you can put your trades on Instagram, whatever is it. Like, it's a loss, just show it. Doesn't matter, who cares? Nobody is judging you out there. So you need to have a record of it, track it, progress it, reflect it, and be better. So, like my live stream, it's a forward testing for my strategy. And whatever turns out, we're gonna see it. And we're gonna scale on that thing in future. See, on 5 minutes, we can see the displacement happening right over here. And we got a fair value gap, but we don't take the entries on 1 minute. We gotta wait for 5 minutes. We gotta wait. We have 20 minutes left right now. Let's see. Soon I'm gonna be trading the Nasdaq in the evening session. Let's see if I can cover that with you guys. But first, let's try to master the Euro USD pair, and then we gonna focus on Nasdaq, and that's all. It's less likely that we can get a setup today because it can take time. Maybe after 12:30. Let's see. See, we can see on 1 minute time frame the structures forming. That's perfect. So most probably we can get the entry. Let's see. I'm a scalper. I would say I'm a scalper. I can't wait for the swing trades. Let's see. Here would be the 50% range. If it rejected from here, then it's gonna be, we can consider it could be a reversal. It would be a retracement. But if it opened and closed over here, then we can expect a reversal. Let's see. Okay, it formed equal highs. I mean, you should have a certain risk taking capacity to trade on 1 minute or 5 minutes, because your whole mind should be concentrated on the charts. You can't even break a single rule. Like if you trade Nasdaq, you can't break a single rule if you're trading Nasdaq, because on 1 minute either the entry will go or the market will move like that, and you won't even like within a blink of eye anything can happen. So concentration should be very good. Wow, that's good. I never imagined that I have this skill to speak continuously, like for 1 hour. That's so crazy. Sometimes you don't know what you can do. We want an FVG in 5 minutes. Let's see. Soon also I'm gonna drop the series like liquidity, what is a liquidity grab, how to spawn like trend reversals, trend continuations, stuff like that, which we use every day. Okay, there was a heavy rejection from this side. Like you should be able to read all the candles. If this candle was made, you should know why this candle formed like this. Why we had a candle like this. Why this candle has a long wick and very small body. The body tells the story of a candle. If it rejected from this, it means that this candle was not so much bullish that it can break the highs. Okay, so that you should able to read uh, the candles, the meaning behind the candles. So why we saw that? Because it tapped into the area that was formed within 15 minutes range. It was a big fair value gap, and the new candle formed here. So on 1 minute we saw rejection, small 1 minute rejection. If you sit every day like for 1 hour, 1 hour every day you sit on the charts. If you don't know anything, you sit on the charts, look how the candles are behaving, how the market is behaving, and try to tape read it. If you tape read your one setup every day without doing anything, I'm sure that you're gonna master that. Why? Because you know the behavior of a certain thing when you see it for a long time. If I'm watching a certain thing I'm not jumping on strategies to strategies. I'm just having one pair, one time window, and I'm just sitting and just watching one time window. I will be able to detect the behavior of that particular candles, how they're behaving in that time zone. You understand? So that's why we say the experience in the market always matters. You can't just come and make and expect to make some money, right? You have to lose to make some money. That's how it works. Make mistakes. That's your tuition fee, basically. So don't ever be afraid of losing anything. Just learn. Learn your lessons. Perfect. See how it's moving. I told you. Okay. We are forming the fair value gap right over here. I see we always get the setup mostly nearly 12:20 to 12:30 when we are about to end the stream. Saw this pattern like a lot. But it's Monday, so always take a little less risk when it's Monday because obviously the market opens and people don't trade that much. Let's see if we can form the fair value gap right over here. Okay, so 2 minutes left, and so we can see that we get our entry or not. Okay, so I'm placing my buy limit over here. 20 pips down, 20 pips above. It's not activated till yet. Till it taps. Let's see. If we would have did a break even on the previous trade that we took on Friday, we could have saved our SL because it already gave like 18 pips. No, it gave like 16, 15 pips, and that was enough actually. So we'll try from next time. Let's see this pattern that if we can get 16 to 17 pips, we can put our SL to break even, and then we can just let it the trade run. Either then it would be TP or break even. So we will be saving count from loss. Always we need to be a defender in the trading thing, because it's more about protecting your capital rather than multiplying your money. So it's always better to check your risk, because at the end only risk management will help you to grow. If you don't have risk management, then it's very difficult. Let's see, the new fair value gap is forming. Now I'm feeling sleepy. I've learned this thing that if you feel like the trading is boring, then you are on the right path, because it can make you excited. No, until you are beginner and gamble your money, because you have to come daily, just sit for 1 hour and see the same things. So doing the same thing can make it boring, but that's good. That's called discipline. We don't run for okay, so okay, perfect. Is it 1.17235? I think it didn't tapped. Okay. It came down, but it didn't tap the entry. I don't know why. Let me see. Oh my god. It didn't tap the entry. We had a buy limit over here. How many pips? Okay. Okay, I'm in the position. So I'm over here. 1.17441 would be our TP. Let me see this. Oh, wait. 1.17030. Perfect. So we are in this trade right now. I always say that we will not get the trade, but we always end up getting it because it's pretty late, I guess. Let's see if we can get some liquidity grab over here, which I showed you guys. Okay, right over here. Okay, guys, so I guess it's 12:30. This is our position, and we gotta let the trade run. Either it's TP, either it's SL. We're gonna take it anyways, and stay tuned for the updates. And let's see on the next live stream what we can catch. And I'll be making a Discord channel, so do make sure to join that. And see you soon tomorrow for another live session. Till then, subscribe my channel and follow me on Instagram. See you tomorrow. Let's grow together. Thank you.